So I'm looking over Facebook and Twitter, but mostly Facebook, and I'm seeing a lot of comments regarding this officer yesterday on Reisterstown Road drawing his gun out and pointing it at a crowd of people. A lot of people seem to have confusion as to what's wrong with this picture and the simple issues at stake here. It doesn't matter that you don't know every last detail about the situation to see that something is very, very wrong. Number one, you see only one officer with his gun pulled out, cocked to the side like some kind of movie thug gangster. First of all, that's not even proper procedure. Officers are not trained to hold weapons that way. But let's step away from that. Although it's relevant that you already see he's out of order. He's lost his bearings. He's not acting on training. He's acting on thug-like instinct. 12 officers there. If there were any threats, even imaginary, he would not be the only one pointing. Listen, we're all familiar with so-called officer-involved shootings. When there is a threat, even if it's imaginary, even if it's not real, what happens? Every officer unloads his gun. So even if this officer isn't shooting, if there was anything even remotely perceived threatening, he would not be the only one with his gun drawn. Just think about that. There would be at least one more, if not all of them. But folks, there was no threat there. None at all. This was a crowd that may have been taunting the officer. They were not advancing on him. There was no physical threat. He was upset. He let his emotions get the better of him. And he pulled out a weapon on an unarmed crowd. It's that simple. Nothing else matters. It doesn't matter what they were doing, whether dirt biking is illegal or not. The crowd of bystanders were not dirt biking. And one crime does not make it, one alleged crime does not justify further crime. That is what's wrong with Baltimore, is that for so long you've had officers who so-called in the name of fighting crime are committing crimes themselves. And you all are so used to this and you've accepted it so much that you're now deflecting and finding justification for it and making all kinds of excuses for a man pointing a weapon, a man of the law, sworn to an oath, pointing a weapon in anger at a crowd, and you're trying to find all kinds of ways. Look at yourself. Stop and look at what you're doing and look at what you're saying. And think of the absurdity that's going on here, that you can't look at this picture and see that he is the only one in anger pointing this weapon. There's even one officer looking at him, a female, the black female, like, huh, what are you doing? No one else, they're not even in a defensive posture. Now, I understand there are reports that there may have been rocks thrown somewhere there sometime yesterday. That's not going on in that picture. And quite honestly, I don't know if that ever happened. I've heard the reports. I don't see any pictures of it. I don't know that it's been verified. But what I do see a picture of is a police officer not wearing a name badge, the only one apparently, pointing a gun at a crowd of innocent bystanders. If you can't see that there's something very wrong with this, necessitating further investigation to get more information and the facts, if you're just ready to dismiss this, I was going to say something, but I won't. So I haven't done any podcast recordings in quite a while, but I became so incensed at how so many people, just let the police do whatever the hell they want, okay? Just pull out the weapons anytime they feel like it, whether there's a threat or not. Let's just go with the double standard. Forget rule of law, okay? You as a citizen, you're not allowed to just point a weapon at people just because. But it's okay. Let the cops do it. And then wonder why there's lawlessness in the street when people see police officers breaking the law and getting away with it, and all kinds of you all justifying it, but then you wonder why the thugs feel that they don't have to follow the law either. This isn't rocket science, people. So just go ahead. Forget about this whole thing. Forget about the pictures. Forget about asking for an investigation. Just let they're the police. They're keeping us safe. Let them draw their weapons. Let them shoot people if they feel a need to. Hey, I felt threatened by that guy. He looked menacing. He was large. Just shoot him. Just shoot him. As always, this is James MacArthur for BaltimoreSpectator.com, Baltimore Spectator on Facebook, and, of course, Balto Spectator on Twitter. Asking you, as I always do, what's up, Baltimore? Get your acts together, some of you. As always,